Hello, and welcome back to EPG. I'm, of course, Greg, your host. Nothing works better when you're trying to get to know people at a hostel or basically anywhere than playing drinking games. And the best drinking game that I came across in my adventures happens to be the one I'm about to tell you. The name of the game is Pizza Box, and you only need 4 things. First, most importantly, your drink of choice. Number 2, you need a coin. Any coin will do. Number 3, you need something to write with. And number 4, you need something to write on. And since the name of the game is Pizza Box, I will let you guess what the first thing that was written on when the game was being played. Now, the rules are very simple. First, what you do is you take a coin and you make sure that it lands on the page or box or writing surface, whatever. Then you take a drink. Anything, sip of beer, shot of whiskey, however hardcore you want to go. Then after that, you take your writing implement and then draw a shape around where the coin landed. Can be any shape, doesn't need to be a circle. I just did one for simplicity's sake. So anyway, now with this empty spot in here, you come up with a rule. So the idea is that if somebody takes the coin in the future, flips it, lands on your rule, they have to do whatever that is. So it can be any drinking game rules you like. It can be person to the right of you drinks, person to the left of you drinks. It can be somebody stands up and delivers a fact about themselves or their country or something that they learned recently. It can be person professing their love directly to the person sitting right across from them. It can get, a little weird, like you need to make out with the person next to you. It can get really weird, which is one of the rules that I witnessed when I was in Budapest, which is something called Baby Bird, which is where you share your drink with the person next to you, not necessarily by a glass. But anyway, let me just go through this. So I flipped the coin and I did this shape right here. So I'm going to write drink to left. So like so. So the coin passes to the right, and then that person flips the coin onto the surface. And since it went into another place, they are able to draw that shape. And also, some more rules here is that if the coin happens to go off the surface, that person needs to drink. If the coin doesn't land on any rule, that person needs to drink and then fill in that space and then put in their rule. So since I just did that, I would do stand and deliver. So then it passes along to a third person, and then they take the coin and then they flip it onto the sheet. And then since this one landed to drink to the left, that means that the person on the left needs to drink. And then you flip it again, and then since it lands on this one on stand and deliver, that means that I need to stand up and deliver a fact about myself or my country. And then it really gets fun when the entire surface gets covered with different rules, and the coin gets being passed around, people need to drink, people are laughing, having fun. And it's not just for when you're traveling. You can play this with a group of friends at home. You can basically, if you just want to have a fun drinking game, Pizza Box is it. So thank you very much for your time, and get out there.